Hi, I'm Joshua Burr, and I'm a senior at Dow High, and I would contest that and say that I might be the favorite twin. This competitive swim season for me has been one of the most interesting of any sport I've ever played. COVID delayed our swim season by 2 months, which meant there was no ease into the swim season, and to make it worse, I was having major breathing problems. During my cross-country season, I also dealt with breathing problems, but nothing to the extent that I was experiencing every day in the pool. At the start of the swim season, I was able to just sit on the edge of the pool for a few minutes and then be ready to go. And I really didn't think much of this since I was diagnosed with asthma, and it seemed pretty logical for me to not be able to breathe. And even so, when we put in our goals for the season, I set them high for myself. I wanted personal bests, I wanted to make it through at least just one practice without having to get out of the pool for an asthma attack. As the swim season progressed, my breathing got much worse. I remember one practice where my entire body went numb and I couldn't get any air into my lungs. After 15 minutes or so, I was able to walk around a little bit, but I was really dizzy, and so I had to call my brother to take me home. I had never had an attack that bad before, and I really didn't know what to do. But of course, my mom knew what to do, and she seriously freaked out. But she also got me an appointment with an allergy and asthma specialist a few days after. He gave me some medications to try, but after 2 weeks of taking them, they did absolutely nothing. I hadn't really brought this problem to God and just kind of kept this attitude of, it is what it is, and life's going to stink, but you just got to power through. I found that this attitude was really hard to stay positive with. I was getting really discouraged. There were only a few weeks left in the season, and I had seemed to just go straight downhill. I had been invited to morning swim practices, and I was even uninvited after my really bad attack. I wasn't even able to make it through many of my races because I couldn't breathe, and so I had to sit out a few meets. And so we went back to the doctor for a follow-up appointment, and during that, my mom showed him a video of my last attack, and everything changed. I didn't actually have asthma. I have something called vocal cord dysfunction. So basically, when I work really hard and get to set distances, my vocal cords start to shut, and it makes it really hard to get any air into my lungs. The good news was I didn't have to worry about hurting myself since it's non-life-threatening, but the bad news was you can't treat it with medications, and it takes around 2 to 3 months to treat it, and my swim season ended in a month. At this point, my only option was to bring it to God. Doctors couldn't do anything, my coaches were scared, and I was frustrated that I wasn't going to be able to make it through the season. I decided I wasn't going to trust myself to fix this problem or even keep the it is what it is mentality, and I gave it to God. I prayed constantly in the pool and during the day for God to help me relax my vocal cords so that they wouldn't close on me, and I even asked some close friends to pray for me. And after just a week, God is good, and my problem was fixed. I didn't have one time where I had to sit out of the pool at all for the rest of the season, and I even got re-invited to morning practices. And to make it better, God put the cherry on top. I was able to complete all my goals I had hoped to achieve by the end of the season. I am so thankful for God for providing for me when I needed it. I was having the worst season of any sport in my life, and God turned it around and made it the best season. And I know God doesn't always answer the prayer that fast, but I'm really glad he did. Thank you.